Okay, welcome back to King Online Trading School. If this is the first time you're watching this analysis or any of our videos, make sure you click the subscribe button and don't forget to activate the bell icon. So before I get started, I want to use this opportunity to apologize for not being able to upload our analysis for the past few weeks, and that is due to some technical analysis and some personal activities which has just been resolved. Okay, so like I said, if you are watching this for the first time, make sure you click that subscribe button. And before I go deeper, every Sunday by 8 p.m. Nigerian time, 2 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are live on Zoom, where we teach random subjects on Forex, crypto, and every other online trading. So if you really want to join us and you want to partake in this class, make sure you join us on Telegram. There is a link down in the description. So click on it to join us on Telegram. And more so, we are dropping signals on Forex and crypto. So make sure you join us on Telegram. There you'll be fine. You'll be able to find uh, the necessary information and when we post the signal. All right, so let's get started with this week analysis. This signal you are looking right in this chart you are looking right in front of you is called the King strategy. So this is the combination of moving averages, stochastic, and RSI. So if you want to learn more about this strategy, make sure you watch this video to the end. All right, and you can also search our channel, look for the King strategy. So right there, you'll be able to learn more about this strategy on how to use the moving average and the parameters, including the trading conditions. All right. So this analysis is between Monday, February 21st to Friday, February 25th, 2022. Monday, February 21st to Friday, February 25th, 2022. All right. So for those who are watching this for the first time, we will be taking this, analyzing this trade based on H1 and H4. Why H1 is based on our entry, and we'll be using H4 as the filter time frame. Of course, we are going to be analyzing this from weekly downward. So we'll be able to know where the weekly target is located. All right. So the first pair I'm going to be taking a look at is right here, AUD card. All right, based on H1 and H4. AUD card is on the upside, so we should start looking for a buy. So our weekly target for AUD card is located right at this yellow resistance, which is located at 0.9300. So that's going to be our weekly target for AUD card. So our daily target is found right at this resistance, which is at 0.9240. Right, so coming into our entry time frame, which is H1. So we want to wait for some kind of pullback right here, wait for price to pull back, then on its way up, once the moving average crosses back to the upside, take your buy entry and take your first profit before the blue resistance. And if this blue resistance get broken, we'll be heading to the yellow resistance. So AUD card, look for a buy. AUD card, look for a buy. Card Swiss franc, based on H1 and 4, card Swiss franc is sell bias right now. So the weekly target is located right at this yellow support at 0.7092, while the daily target is located right at this blue support at 0.7196. So we have to look for a sell on card Swiss franc. So right now, card Swiss franc is on its way down. So we want to wait for a pullback, and take your sell trade once the blue EMA crosses the yellow one to the downside, all right? So our first profit is going to be taken at the blue support, all right? And if that level gets broken, we'll be heading to the weekly support, which is found at the yellow support at 0.7092. So CAD Swiss franc, look for a sell. CAD JPY. CAD JPY is also on the downside according to H1 and H4. So the weekly target for CAD Swiss franc is found right at this yellow support at 87.37. Okay, so why the daily support is located right at this blue support at 89.56, 89.56. So coming back to the entry time frame, wait for the pullback, wait for the blue EMA to cross the yellow to the upside. On its way down, take your sell entry, all right? And the first profit should be taken right before the blue support. And if the blue support gets broken, then we'll be heading to the yellow support. So CAD JPY, look for a sell. Look for a sell on CAD JPY. The next one we'll take a look at is EURJPY. EURJPY, according to H1 and 4, this is currently sell bias, so we want to look out for a sell. So the weekly target for EURJPY is located at this yellow support at 1.5569. So the daily support is found right at this level at 1.5709, which is at this blue support. Okay, so pulling back to the entry time frame, we have seen the pullback has already happened. So, and the cross between the 5 and yellow EMA, the blue and yellow EMA is about to cross. So take your sell entry once the cross to the downside happens on the downside on EURJPY, and our first profit should be taken before the blue support. And if we see a daily candle close below this blue support, then we are heading to the yellow support, which is going to be the weekly target. So EURJPY, look for a sell. EURJPY, look for a sell. Euro Swiss franc is currently sell bias according to H1 and 4. So the weekly target is found right at this yellow support at 1.0299. Okay, so the daily support is located right at this level, which is at 1.0371. So we are going to be trading towards this target. All right, so Euro Swiss franc, we want to wait for the pullback, wait for the blue EMA to cross to the upside. So on its way down, take your sell entry, and the first profit should be taken before the blue support, while the yellow support remains the weekly support. All right, so Euro Swiss franc, this is a good one to look out for a sell. Euro Swiss franc, look for a sell. EURJPY is also sell bias according to H1 and H4. So the weekly target for EURJPY is located at this yellow support at 128.38. And the daily target is found right at this support right here, which is at 129.49. So let's look for a trade towards this target. So EURJPY is currently pushing down. So we want to look out for some kind of pullback right here. Then take your sell trade on its way down and pick your first profit before the blue support at 129.49. And if we see a daily candle close below this level, then we are going to be heading to the yellow support at 128.38. So EURJPY is a good one to look out for a sell. Look out for a sell on EURJPY. Euro NZD, This is also sell bias right now. So the weekly target is expected to drop down to this yellow support at 1.6530. Okay, that's going to be our weekly target. So for the daily target, this is expected to touch this support. All right. So we want to keep trading towards this target. So our first entry should be taken on the once the pullback happens right on H1, then take your sell entry once the cross happens to the downside, and the first profit should be taken before the blue support. And if we see a daily candle close below that level, then we'll be heading to the yellow support at 1.65330. So Euro NZD, this is also a good one to look out for a sell. Euro USD, this is also sell bias according to H1 and 4. So the weekly target for Euro USD is found at the bottom of this candle, which is at 1.1136. So that is our weekly target for Euro USD. So and the daily target is found at this support right here, which we expect price to drop down to this level before any further reaction can happen. So we will be looking for a sell right on Euro USD. So let's wait for the pullback to happen to the upside, then catch your sell entry to the downside. Catch your sell entry to the downside, and the first profit should be taken before the blue support at 1.1281. And if this level get broken, we are heading to the yellow support. This is going to be a good trade I'm going to be looking out for, guys. So Euro USD, look out for a sell. Euro USD, look for a sell. Euro GBP, this is also a good trade to look for a sell. So this is currently sell bias according to H1 and 4. So on the weekly side, we expect Euro USD to drop down to 0.8284 before the bounce to the upside can happen, or for price to, or either price to break to the downside. So our weekly target for that is located at this yellow support at 0.8284, while our daily target is at the same level, which is at 0.8284. So weekly target and the daily target is found at the same level. So we're expecting price to touch this level before we can see any significant reversal or break to the downside. So Euro GBP, this is a good one to look out for a sell. So wait for a pullback right here, then take the sell entry to the downside and take your profit before the yellow support at 0.8284. Euro GBP, this is going to be a good trade to look out for. Look out for a sell on Euro GBP. So GBP USD, this is currently buy bias according to H1 and 4. So the weekly target for GBP USD is located at this yellow resistance. So we expect GBP USD to pull up to this level a little bit before anything can happen. All right, so we are going to wait to see if price is going to pull up to this level or it's going to reverse right at the daily resistance. So our weekly target for GBP USD is found at 1.3749. So the daily target is found at this level, all right, which is at 1.3643. Okay, on the daily side, this has currently touched the resistance on the daily, and the candlestick pattern we've seen right here shows a perfect inside bar. So this may be a reversal, all right, but we're going to wait to see what is going to happen on GBP USD. So according to H1 and 4, this is currently buy bias. If the cross to the upside happens, this is going to be a good one to take a buy, and make sure you exit your trade before the blue resistance. And if the cross doesn't happen, and the yellow and blue EMA crosses the red to the downside, which means the signal has been invalidated. So take note of this trade, because this is not a trade with full guarantee. So you need to be watchful of the yellow and blue EMA before you pick your trade. All right. So, but for now, this is currently bias. All right. GBP card. GBP card, according to H1 and 4, it's on the upside. So we expect more push up to happen on GBP card. So according to the weekly candle, we see a bullish candle closed last week. So this is a signal that we should expect more upside on GBP card. So we expect GBP card to pull up to the weekly resistance, which is located at 1.7600. This may not take 1 week for price to get to that level, but we expect price to push up some more. So the daily, we also see some kind of momentum around the daily candle, and we've seen the break of resistance right here. So this is a strong signal telling us that more upside is expected to come on GBP card. All right. So GBP card, we should wait for a pullback. Wait for a pullback and take your buy entry on its way up. All right. And our overall profit should be taken at the yellow resistance. And of course, you can take some profits along the way before it gets to the yellow resistance. All right. So GBP card, look for a buy. This is going to be a good one to look for a buy. NZDUSD is the next one right here on my list. NZDUSD, this is currently bias according to H1 and 4. So the weekly candle, we see the weekly candle close in green. So we should expect some kind of push up to happen on NZDUSD. So our weekly target for NZDUSD is found at this yellow resistance at 0.6887. All right, so the daily candle closed with a pin bar. So we're going to wait to see what is going to happen on lower time frame. So our daily target right here is found at this resistance right here. Okay, as you can see, price has touched the resistance on the daily with some kind of rejection. So we are going to wait to see what is going to happen on lower time frame before we take our entry. So our target, our daily target for this is found at this level right here at 0.6733. Right. So right now, this is currently bias on lower time frame. If the cross should happen to the upside, it's going to be a good one to look out for a buy. Then take your profit before the blue resistance, and if we can see a daily candle close right above that, then we will be heading higher. But be mindful, if this 2 EMA crosses the red to the downside, that means the signal is invalidated. So take note of that. But for now, NZDUSD is currently bias. So NZDJPY. NZDJPY is also bias. So the weekly candle, we see this close in the green. So we should expect some more upside on this candle. So right here, we are expecting NZDJPY to pull up to the yellow resistance at 79.20, while the daily is expected to touch this level right here at 78.00. So for this, we are expecting NZDJPY to pull up some more. All right, the cross has already happened, so wait for the cross to the upside before you pick your trade. All right, before you take a buy and take your first profit before the green resistance at 78.00, and if that level gets broken, our next target becomes the yellow resistance. I hope this is clear. So NZDJPY, this is going to be a trade to look out for a buy. NZDJPY, look out for a buy. NZD card. NZD card, this is currently bias according to H1 and 4. So the weekly candle, we see this close with momentum, bullish momentum candle. All right, so we expect this to keep pushing up towards the yellow resistance at 0.8775. Okay, that's going to be our weekly target for NZD card, and the daily target is located right at this level at 0.8589. And we also see the daily candle close with some kind of momentum. So this is another signal for us to look out for more buy on this pair. So NZD card, let's wait for a pullback, then catch your buy entry on its way up. Catch your buy entry on its way up and take part of your profit before the blue resistance. And if that level get broken, our next target becomes the yellow. So let's look out for a buy on NZD card. This is a good trade to also look out for a buy, guys. NZD card, look for a buy. So the last pair I'm going to be taking a look right here is USD card. USD card, according to H1 and 4, is currently buy bias. So for this, on the weekly, we see this close with a green candle, but you can see price is ranging right here. So nevertheless, due to the weakness of card, we expect USD card to pull up to the yellow resistance at 1.2952 before the end of the week. Okay, so the daily candle, we see this close with a strong momentum candle to the upside. So we're expecting more push up on USD card. So our daily target for USD card is found at this blue resistance at 1.2795. So coming into our entry time frame, we wait for a pullback right here, this structure, then take your sell trade once the blue crosses the yellow back to the upside, then take your first profit before the blue resistance at 1.2795. And if that level gets broken, the yellow resistance becomes the next target. All right. So guys, this is all I have for you. So just a quick recap. AUD card, look for a buy. Card Swiss franc, look for a sell. Card JPY, look for a sell. Euro AUD, look for a sell. Euro Swiss franc, look for a sell. EURJPY, sell. Euro NZD, sell. Euro USD, sell. Euro GBP, sell. GBP, buy. GBPUSD, buy. GBP card, buy. NZDUSD, buy. NZDJPY, buy. NZD card, buy. USD card, sell. So the weak currency that I can be able to spot out right now, card is extremely weak. Euro is also weak, and the strong pairs I can spot right here based on this strategy is GBP is strong, NZD is also strong. Okay, so guys, our recommendation for this week is for you guys to look out for a trade on card pairs. Look out for a trade on card pairs and euro pairs. All right, card is the weakest according to this strategy, followed by euro. So look out for a trade between card pairs and euro pairs. All right, so this is all I have for you. If you are yet to subscribe, make sure you click that subscribe button, and don't forget to leave a like, leave your comment, and remember to share this with your loved ones. So tomorrow we'll be taking a look at an interesting trading topic. So make sure you join us on Telegram. There you will find more information about the Zoom link and every other details concerning the training. All right, ensure you share this with your loved ones. I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Bye bye for now, and happy trading.